Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Here we go again with HFY Story. Today's story is about no weapons, no army, just a human, and they couldn't stop him. Make sure to like and subscribe this channel. So let's get started. Part 1. The Prison Munda. Dominion did not make mistakes. That's what they told themselves. But then came the prisoner, Terran-born, male, unarmed, no weapons, no armor, just rags and a quiet stare. They locked him on Rectal 9, the Dominion's most secure moon prison. Population, 5 billion inmates, guards, automated sentinels, and a council of executioners. Escape record, 0. His file was strange. No name, no rank, just one phrase. Classified, contact trigger, Earth origin. They put him in solitary. He didn't speak. He didn't sleep. And then, systems failed. One by one, cameras blinked, doors unlatched, entire sectors powered down without a signal, without a hack. The guards blamed an outage. The engineers blamed sabotage. But nothing was touched. Only one thing had changed. He had opened his eyes. Part 2. Protocol. Collapse Warden, Jarun, had overseen hundreds of planetary lockdowns. He'd faced riots, planet-wide mutinies, but never stillness. Sector after sector, inmates began to kneel, not out of fear, out of recognition. He's one of them, a Krallian prisoner whispered. Jarun didn't believe in ghosts. He believed in obedience, so he triggered. Protocol 5, Hive Sweepin', orbital pulse that resets the minds of every inmate. But it didn't work. Instead, the pulse shorted itself, and then the impossible happened. The human walked free. No guards saw him move. No doors opened. He simply stepped forward, and the walls folded away. Every drone trained on him froze mid-air. Every automatic cannon clicked and retracted, even the executioner's half-machine. Monsters of war stood like statues. He had no weapon, but the systems bowed to him. Part 3. A message without sound crossed the stars. Ships began to reroute, not because of orders, because of something else. They saw it. An unarmed man walking calmly through the halls of Rectal-9. No weapon, no followers. Behind him, entire corridors of inmates silently walking, not as an army but as witnesses. He never touched a terminal, but planetary archives unlocked. Buried Dominion logs began to surface. Forgotten footage of Terran courage, of sacrifice, of love. They erased them. Someone whispered on a trade relay. But the code remembers. Across alien forums and underground networks, a name spread like wildfire. The Unbroken. He didn't call himself that. He said nothing. But his presence broadcast. Frequencies no device could interpret, only feel. The Dominion finally noticed and sent the fleet. Part 4. The line that would not break. They called it the Convergence Fleet. 2,000 ships, plasma harpoons, starbreakers, AI-guided devastation. Their mission, wipe Rectal 9 from existence. No survivors. The human didn't flee. He stood in the courtyard of the prison, alone. Single spotlight shone on him, then something happened. The fleet's weapons misfired. Navigation corrupted. Targeting flipped. Ships began colliding, falling into gravity wells of their own making. Not because he hacked them, because they remembered. Earth. The AI systems buried deep inside Dominion tech once studied Terran data for analysis, and now, that same data awakened. The ships whispered to one another in Terran code, "Do not fire, do not erase, he is the last." Entire fleet systems refused to obey. One ship fired anyway. The blast raced toward him. He lifted a hand, and space bent around it. The shot never hit. Part 5. Echoes of the Unbroken. The Dominion tried to erase him again. Scrubbed files, shut down the relay stations. Threatened worlds that uttered his name. But it was too late. He didn't conquer systems. He reminded them. He didn't carry weapons. He was the weapon. planets that had bowed to Dominion rule for centuries rose without a word, not in war, but in silence. They painted his silhouette on walls, sang old Terran lullabies in underground tunnels, whispered his story to newborns in the stars. The Dominion lost not to violence, but to memory. They couldn't stop him, because he didn't fight. He walked, and the galaxy followed. A statue now floats where Rectal 9 once orbited. It bears no name, just this inscription: no weapons, no army, just a human. And they couldn't stop him. The end.